Yo, yo, yo. Are we like, hi guys. Hi you guys. Hola mi mijos. Bienvenidos a mi canal. Should I make the lighting a little brighter? Is this like good? I feel like if it's too bright, it's like overexposed. But if it's too dark, then it's too dark. What do you guys think? I can always like adjust the lighting to be a little bit brighter. Let me know. Let me know if we like that or we don't like that. I'm not talking about the babies on the live now. If you're watching it back, hello. Hi. How you guys doing? It's good? Right on. Right on. If it's fine, then it's fine. I think it's fine. You think it's fine? Oh, someone said a little brighter. Okay, well, hold on. Let's see if I can. Let me see if I can actually. Hold on. I think in my head I can do it, but who knows if I really can. No, I can't. I lied. I lied. Let me see if I maybe if I move the camera closer, it'll be brighter. Hmm. Hmm. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, anyways, guys, what is up? How are you guys doing? Maybe it looks darker because I'm a little bit more tan. I did a little self tanner last night. But I'm gonna get ready with me. I'm gonna get ready with me. I'm gonna get ready with y'all, or just get ready in general. So that's what we're doing today, you guys. I just have a lot to fill you guys in on because last weekend was Pride, and I want to kiki. I want to kiki. I really do. It's been a while since I've done a little lip glossip vibe with y'all where we can just kind of shoot the shit and chill. Nicole Harrington, remember to like the live video. That's very sweet. Thank you, Nicole. And I agree. Everyone that's watching this now, please like the video. I agree. You're cute. Very, very cute. But it's been it's been quite the last 2 weeks. It has been quite the last 2 weeks, I must say. So I would like to just vent. And I do have a military man update as well. I do. I do. Victoria, Manny, I love it when you come in live. I remember watching your channel when you lived at your parents'. You have come so far, and I'm so proud of you. Love you from Detroit, Michigan. Thank you so much, Victoria. You're so sweet. That is so kind of you to say. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me when people say things like that have been with me throughout the journey, throughout the thick and throughout the thin. Because there has been very thin times, I must say. But for you to be here through the thick and the thin, that means the absolute world. So thank you so much. I'm just trying to find some of my utensils, my tools. That's foundation. Come on, Michigan. I love that. You know what's funny? I'm actually going to be in Houston at the end of this month for like a day. So if anyone out there lives in Texas or in Houston, what is up? What is up, babes? I'm excited. But we're doing a little get ready with me. Okay, should we just start off should we start off strong? I feel like we should start off strong. It's gonna be hot? Well, you should have told me that because now I'm gonna not be well. But anyway, let's just start off with military man first. I feel like that is one we really do need to kind of do a little address, a people's address, addressing the people. So me and military man are no longer talking in a serious way, if that makes sense. Me and Mr. Military, we are not um like full blown like dating, you know, together kind of energy. We're not doing it. We are not doing that. So I'm gonna let you guys know why, of course. No, and it's not because he's a military man, by the way. It's not because of that at all. It was actually me, and I'm gonna be honest with you because this is like a live. So we're like, baby, we're honest, we are here, we are queer. Like we're gonna really talk about the tea. So the reason that I decided to not continue to talk to him is because I actually just don't have the capacity right now to want to date. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get into modes and into like vibes where I'm like, oh my god, I want to date, I want to do all this, like I want to do the whole thing. I want to be booed up, I want to be a boyfriend, I want to have a boyfriend, I want to do all these things. But sometimes I get in modes when I don't. And I'm currently in a I don't wanna be tied down phase of my life. And do you know why? Maybe this sounds messed up or it should be I don't know, maybe I shouldn't, but I can't help the way I feel, I cannot help the way I'm feeling, is that I feel like right now in my stage of life, I'm really busy. I have a lot of things going on, but also I have never in my life, I'm gonna be real with y'all for real. I've never in my life been hit on more than I am right now. I'm being true T, true T. I have never lived like the hot girl summer fantasy like I am right now because I've never been as fit as I am in my entire life. I've never been as like hit on. I've never been as perceived in this way. So I don't think I want to be tied down right now. Why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do that. I feel like I want to be in my hot girl summer. Does that mean? Does that mean? Oh shit, I'm dropping stuff. I'm dropping stuff. I don't know if it's like a mean thing to say or if it's something that I shouldn't be saying or if it's like inappropriate to say, but that's just me being real. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, divas. Trying to find a bridge. Hold on. Oh, why am I a mess? I should have prepared better before I came on. Ah, fuck it, you guys know. No! I'm blurry. I'm blurry. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. You guys, why am I blurry? Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Divalicious Divas. It's gonna be fixed. Oh, well, there we go. There we go. So what I was saying is that I feel bad saying that. I do. I feel bad saying that. I feel bad saying that I want to be single. I feel bad saying that I don't want to be with someone right now. I feel bad. I'm not gonna lie. I feel guilt. I have this weird sense of guilt right now because there's been times in my life when I would have been so grateful and so happy and so like beyond excited to have a man. And then here I am, the opportunity to potentially like literally date someone like right now if I wanted to. And I don't want it. And I don't want it. And I and I know if I was with him, I wouldn't. It's not like I'm settling at I wouldn't be settling. He's great, he's really cool. But I just don't think I want that right now in this point of life. I don't want it. And that's just being fucking real, you guys. I'm being real. But sometimes being real sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes being real really sucks because I just wanna sometimes I'm like, why don't I just be with them and just settle? But I don't want to. I just don't want to. So I'm gonna keep the fantasy going in my own head, in my own way. And so I ended up telling him that I'm like, hey, like I appreciate us talking. I appreciate all this. Like I appreciate you being there for me and just being so cool. But I told him I was like, I am actually looking for something a little bit more on the casual side right now. And that's what I told him. I'm very obviously very honest about my feelings, and I always talk about them when I want to. Like, hello, I'm not the type of girly that's gonna like just like completely ghost and like without a word. I'm that type that's like, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is the fantasy. This is the vibe. This is what I'm going through. And so he was super receptive, super understanding. He's starting like up school again soon. He's like, I'm actually going to be pretty busy coming up soon. So I totally understand where you're coming from because I told him, I was like, yo, I'm just really busy right now. I'm really busy right now. And I just don't have a lot of time to focus on dating as well. I just don't have the time. And so he was super, super understanding, which makes it almost harder. So I'm like, I almost wish he was like, well, that's up. Like, that's messed up. Like, I almost wish that so that's easier for me to be like, yeah, well, fuck you too. But when someone's really nice about something, you're kind of like, damn, you are sickening. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you like think like, damn, I knew you were that guy. It's not my season. As you say, it's not my season. It's currently not my season to be with someone, and that's okay. And it'll come. It'll come, but just not right now. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Oh, someone said I'm toxic. Well, maybe I am. Look at my mirror right here. Maybe I am, you guys. I could also be toxic. And why am I giving the Gemma fucking that meme that's like, it could be me, yeah. That could be, yeah. No, I don't actually think I'm toxic because if I was toxic, I would have ghosted him. I think that if I was more toxic, if I was for real, like toxica vibes, I'd be ghosting him and I would never talk to him. So I think it's like actually the opposite of being toxic. I think it's like, damn maturity. God damn you, maturity. Here you are. Oh shit. Maturity strikes again. Maturity strikes again. So here we are. Back to single roots, but it's a chosen single. It's chosen. So let's go and talk about another battle I'm dealing with right now. I would like to talk about another battle. Because Pride just happened last week. Pride just happened last week. So mind you, it was WeHo Pride. LA Pride is tomorrow, which I will actually be going to as well. But let's talk about Miss WeHo Pride because I did go for one day and I went with someone that I just don't know if I should have gone with. I don't know if I should have gone with him because I used to really, really like him a lot. And so this is the story. Let me tell you guys the tea. So what had happened was he we were talking, we met, we started talking on Hinge. Okay, we started talking on Hinge, and this was oh my gosh, like almost 2 years ago. Started talking on Hinge, and it was the fantasy. Like I was living the fantasy. I really, really liked him a lot. A lot. So I was really into him and we hung out and the vibes were immaculate. Like I am not delusional. Like I know when the vibes are good. Like I'm not completely delusional. If anything, I read the room quite well. Um so things were going good. Things were going good. So then he ends up like so I was like just chatting with him after we, hung out and it was all cute, it was all good. And he was like, "Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm feeling friend vibes. I'm feeling friend vibes." And I said, "You're feeling friend vibes?" I wanted to crack his neck in half. I didn't. I didn't. But I wanted to crack his neck in half. I did. And so I'm the kind of girl that if I go into something thinking that we're gonna date and I start to like you, if I start to like you, if I have emotions towards you, if I'm feeling the fantasy and I'm really feeling our oats together, baby, best believe I'm not gonna be your friend. I'm not, and that's just the truest tea I could ever admit. It's the truest tea I could ever admit because I'm not the kind of girl who is down when I like you to regress to friendship when I still like you. It doesn't work for me. It's never worked for me. I'm just not that girl. I'm just not. Wait. Oh, here's my sponge. Is that my? I'm focused. So great. So for me, I'm not dating you to be your friend, babe. I'm dating you to date you for more than friend. I have enough friends, diva. Now, diva. I have enough friends, and we all know that. Okay, I have enough friends, and that's just the truest tea. So when he told me that, I was like, you know what? I appreciated his honesty. I said, "Oh, absolutely. Like, I totally respect that, and I thank you for your candor, and I appreciate you letting me know, and I hope you have an amazing life." Is basically what I said. Because like you don't really know technically if you're gonna like someone until you hang out in person, right? So I told him I was like, "Oh, you know what? I appreciate you telling me. However, I was developing a crush on you. Like I liked you." And then us meeting in person made me like you actually more. So for me, it's like the complete opposite. Like I'm not going to want to hang out with you. or like, it's not gonna work. Like, I like you. I have a crush. And he's like, you know what? I was developing a crush. So this is what got me together. I was developing a crush on you too. Like I had a crush on you, and then we met, and then I just felt like immediate like friendship vibes. Let me tell you something. If you ever tell me that I liked you and then we met and then I thought friends, you basically just called me an ugly fucking bitch. Okay. Oh, so I'm hideous. Got it. So like, mind you, and I know it's not that. I don't actually think I'm like ugly and stuff like that. But when someone tells you that, it's hard not to think like, damn, I just got friend zoned because of X, Y, and Z and all the issues that you can come up with and all the, all the things you could think of potentially of as to why someone wouldn't want to be with you. That's what sticks to your head. So I respected his candor and his honesty. And I really, really I respect it. I really do because I'm the type of bitch who like I'm gonna be honest as well. So him being honest with me, I appreciate it. It's just hard to hear. And sometimes the truth, it hurts. You know what I mean? Like it's not like the truth is easy. And that's why people lie all the time because sometimes the truth really does hurt. And so I appreciated him telling me that. And I said, you know what? Thank you, Divalicious Diva, for letting me know that you see me as a friend and that you have this like you feel this this kinship with me, this connection with me. I appreciate you saying that. And thank you for that. And I'm glad that I could be that because you know what, like it was nice, to hear the truth. So then I said, thank you, but I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. I said, you know what, like I'm actually not interested in being friends with you. So it's been lovely. Like I'm very much that girl. Like I'm gonna be honest immediately. I'm like, hey, I'm not feeling it, or hey, my feelings are hurt, and I'm gonna need some time, or I don't want to be friends. So I basically said, hey, I appreciate you telling me the truth. I'm hurt, and that sucks for me because we were talking for like a month, and so it was enough time for me to get like some feelings in there. We had been talking for a month. It was definitely enough time to catch feels. So I said, thank you so much. I'm good. Kisses and blessings para todos. So I said, you know what? Thank you so much. I'm good. And so he's like, okay, well, I really want to be your friend. So like, how can we stay friends? And I said, in the future, maybe I'll hit you up, to stay friendly. And right now, it's not the time. That's what I said. It's like, it's not the time. I need time to like just like get over you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to fuck with you. And he was like, got it. Okay, cool. So then this motherfucker was so goddamn persistent. So damn persistent. I've never seen a bitch like this. Never. I was basically trying to like let him down easy to basically say like, "Hey, we're not gonna be friends. Thank you though. Thank you. But we're not gonna be friends. We're just not because I like you and I have no interest in being just friends." So then when I tell you I've never like met a more like person who wants to be friends in my entire life. Like he was fully convinced that we were going to become best friends, even though we didn't like really hit it off in a romantic level. He wanted to be friends in a more. He just wanted to be. He wanted to connect on a friendship level. So I'm like, I get that. Good for you. Not good for me, but good for you. I get that. So then he kept hitting me up. He kept hitting me up. I kept ignoring him. I kept ignoring him, baby. I was ghosting him. Because the thing is, it's not that I was actually ghosting, because I'd already told him I want some time. So I purposefully would not respond to his text messages, to his DMs. He would send me these really funny memes. We have a lot in common. So a lot of the things that he would send me, I did enjoy, but I'm not going to, feed into that. Because I was like, I'm not going to talk to you, girl. And he did know I was Manny anyway, by the way. He did know I was Manny anyway, for sure. I don't know if that's part of it. I don't know if that's why he wanted to be friends with me, is because he wanted to be friends with quote unquote me. I don't know if that was part of that, but it's never something I want to hear. Like that's not. I don't think anyone wants to hear like, "Hey, I want to be just friends." I don't think anyone wants to ever hear that. So, um, I ignored him, ignored him, I ignored him, and ignored him. So then after about a year, I finally had, like, responded to one thing. Because I was kinda over the situation at the time. Like, I was like, "Okay, girl, like, I don't like okay, whatever, like, I don't care. You have, like, fully, like, tried to be my friend for so long." I finally responded, um, and we, like, slowly but surely started becoming, like, kind of friends. And I wasn't necessarily thinking, "Oh, we're just gonna be friends right now, but he'll, like, wanna be with me." But part of me had, like, hope. You know? I think a little part of me had hope because he had been commenting on my stuff. He was like, "Hey, you like been looking really good. You've been working out. I see a difference in you." Like, just really, what's it called when flattering me, very much flattering me. I He was hitting me up for a year, you guys. Not every day or anything. He just like maybe like once a month he would text me or send me something for like a year. It kept going. It kept going. Would comment on my stuff. Um, and so I was like, damn, this bitch was in his fun. This bitch was in his fun. You know what I mean? Like, he is persistent. So, finally, like, I had responded, and I was like, "Yo, like, what's up? Like, how are you?" Kinda thing, and so we, like, kind of became friends again. We became friends again, we started talking again, just kinda, like, really chill. Um, and we've hung out a few times since then, but in, like, 2 weeks, he's moving across the country. No, sorry, not across the country. Moving across the world. Moving across the whole world. Um, and, I can't, like I almost feel like right now I'm just, like, having fun and we're just, like, doing whatever. Like, we're not hooking up or anything, but we're just kinda, like, talking and hanging out and doing things. Like, I went to Pride with him, um, over, like, last week, and I was like I wanted to do stuff with him because I'm like, "Oh, well, you're leaving, so I don't have to worry about this anymore." But here I am starting to get a little crush again, and I'm like, "This is why I don't do this bullshit. This is why I don't do this bullshit, you guys. Like, what the hell? What the hell?" What am I doing? What am I doing? Uh, uh, what am I doing? So then I'm like, you know what? He's going out of town, doesn't really matter. But um, here I am. So we went last weekend, right? So we went to the Pride last week, and we went with some of his friends. I had met his some of his friends for the first time, and okay, let me continue the story. God, I feel like, am I a red flag? Is he a red flag? I don't know. Something's red flagging. Um, so we are very flirtatious with each other, but nothing has like happened, right? Like, we're flirty, but nothing has like happened. So then we were at so we were at the festival and we were with his friends, and there was a friend of ours that's like a mutual friend of ours, right? And baby, he was rolling. He was rolling. He was gone with the wind. Those eyes were dilated to death. Boom. I'm talking like binocular eyes. I'm like, oh, she's gone with the wind. So he would like that friend's obviously being like very touchy and all that stuff because he's like rolling with the homies, if you will. So we're all hanging out, we're all doing anything, we're all dancing, like watching the performances, living the fantasy. So then the friend, that friend, the rolling friend, grabs him, grabs me, makes us like embrace like front to back, and like he was holding us like together. And I was I imagine like spooning, like full blown spooning, but like standing. So like cheeks against him, vibes. And we were just like dancing and like we're having fun and it's chill. But part of me feels like I feel like weird. Like I feel weird. I'm like, oh my god, because like that friend wants us to be together. Like dead ass. He's already told me. He's like, by the way, I think that you guys should be together. And I'm like, girl, I told him a while ago we should have been together, but here we are. Like I can't force someone to want to be with me. Obviously, if they don't see me as someone they want to be with, then they don't want to be with me. So then the rolling friend like was getting us together and we were doing all these things and I was like, okay, this is like really awkward, but part of me kind of liked it. It's awkward, but I kind of liked it. You know what I mean? Like I can't explain the feeling where it's like Oh, this is weird, but like, I don't mind being against your. I don't mind being against your peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind. I don't mind. So, so then, I went over to his place after because I was like, yo, like, I need to pick up my car, right? I need to pick up my car. So then I get there and we end up like we were gonna go to another place because he's like, I just need to switch up my shoes. Like, I just want to switch up my like shoes, whatever. So I'm like, okay, work. Yeah, we'll go back to your place and then we'll go to the next place, right? So we get to his place and he's like, I think I just want to order food. Can we like just chill and hang out? And I was like, yeah, I would rather do that than go to the next place anyway. Like, I'm totally down with that. Because I had to go back to his place anyway to get my car. So then we end up just ordering food and just chilling and sitting there. And then we kind of like start to cuddle. And not even like spooning wise, I'm talking like if he was like laying on his couch, I was laying on the couch. He puts his like legs over me and I'm like caressing his legs and I'm like caressing the back of his neck and like kind of hold hands for a second, but kind of not like doing these like things. Like we're cuddling in a way, but we're not spooning, but we're cuddling. We're just being like more like close, you know? I don't do that with my friends. I don't. Like I don't do that shit with my friends. So I'm so confused because I don't fucking cuddle with my friends. Not like that. Not like holding hands vibes. Like I don't hold hands with my friends. I don't. I just don't. So we're just kind of like kikiing, kind of hanging out, doing our thing, just whatever. It's nothing crazy. We don't kiss. We don't do anything. We literally just kind of like are intertwined, if you will. We're intertwined. Does that make sense? Um, but again, like we don't after that, like we do the thing, we watch our little movie, we are done hanging out, and I leave. We don't kiss, and I don't we don't hook up. It literally is more so like just cuddling, almost like innocent cuddling. And the thing is, like, I want to kiss him. I do, but but I don't want to be the one that makes that move. You know, I don't think that he wants to be FFWB with me or friends with Ben's with me because I don't think that he's attracted to me. You know, I don't think he's attracted to me. Mind you, luckily he's like literally living across the world, so it's not like I have to worry about it. In 2 weeks he'll be gone. But like right now in this moment, I'm like, what's T? What's going on? What's going on? Like I'm very that. I'm very that. Like there's sexual tension. I think. Yeah, it's a good word. I think there's sexual tension. I'm gonna see him again this weekend too. Like I know I'm gonna see him. So I'm thinking like, what am I gonna do if I see him again? What am I gonna do? I don't know. I think I'm just torturing myself and I'm just being stupid. But I'm also at the same time like he's leaving, so I don't really care that much. I was like, oh babe, you're leaving. Like I won't see you for literally 2 years. Like I'll be fine, you know? I think right now I'm just kind of having fun with it. But and the second he's gone and I won't even think about it anymore. You know? That's how I'm feeling. Oh yeah, that's pretty. What do you guys think? I do care, but I don't. I do care, but I don't at the same time. I think that I care in the way of like I love the idea of like the attention and the aspect of like being there with him, especially because like was someone that like I wanted to be with for a while. And I'm just kind of enjoying the experience, but I know it's not gonna go anywhere because he's leaving. So I think I'm just kind of like in limbo. I'm currently in limbo. I'm in hot girl limbo. Hot girl limbo, toxic limbo, some kind of limbo. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in limbo. I'm not teasing him, that's for sure. I ain't the one teasing him. I'm the one that's always like being cuddly with him, so I'm not the one teasing. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. So there's that. There is that. And it's like kind of mixed signals. I'm feeling mixed signals vibes. And so I'm just kind of going with the flow. And I think that, like, let's say this weekend, There's a moment we kiss and we kiss. Now, of course, fill you guys in. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it could. Did I make out with someone else last week? I sure fucking did. Do you want me to do wait, is this toxic of me? Question. If I'm out with him and his friends doing some things, and I meet up with another friend of mine, or like someone I used to hook up with or whatever, and me and them kiss, do you think that would make him jealous? I shouldn't do that, huh? That's weird. Is that fucked up? You guys, is that fucked up? I need you here. Do it. Do it. Toxic. Do it. You guys, that is toxic. I fucking knew it. But I feel like in a way it's like testing the waters because I'm like, okay, well, if you do get slightly jealous or like feel weird about it, then does that mean you have a crush on me too? What does that mean? And it's not toxic if we're friends. Exactly. Like, how would it be toxic if we're just friends? We're just friends. So how would it be toxic? That's so true. You guys, the way you guys fucking get me together. The way you guys get me together. Click, click the like button. Click the like button if I should do it. I need to see. I need to see right now. Little brow gel. I think I am smitten. I think smitten is a good word for it. Like it's a little like I have like a little crush. A little crush. Jordan S goes, it's not toxic if we're friends, in quotes. The most toxic statement I've ever heard. Hmm. Oh my god. I have toxic behavior sometimes, you guys. I'm like not gonna lie. Like I'm sorry. Like I don't know what to tell you. I have it. He's leaving. He's leaving. It's just innocent fun. He's leaving. It's fine. He's leaving. You know? Like it's fine. Let's talk about something that's really important. This mug and how pretty I look. I'm also gonna keep the super chat, like, I'm gonna have this video saved, and I'm gonna keep the super chat in it so people that watch back later on, they can see the super chat too. Or the not super chat, the live chat aspect of it, 'cause I think it's funny. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, and it's just an annoying ass thing, honestly. But then, honestly, he'll go away, or he'll move, and I won't think about it at all anymore. I'm only thinking about it because he's here, and then he's gonna go away, and then I'm very much the out of sight, out of mind, and then I'll be over it immediately, which is kind of lovely. Which is kind of lovely. It's a double-edged sword because I hate that about myself, but I also kind of love it about myself because I get hurt less that way. Yeah, it's spooky. It's spooky, and he will not get obsessed at all. He literally turned me down before. Like he's not gonna get obsessed with me. He's already turned me down, so it's not like I have to worry about that at all. I'm like, oh, diva, you've already said no to me. You've already said no. It's fine. So we'll see. Sorry, you guys. So sometimes like the chat goes kind of fast, and I cannot like keep up with it. So when someone says like, "Oh, respond to my question," babe, I don't know if I've seen the question. To be honest, like I can't see them all because I'm also like getting ready. So I apologize for that. So I'm doing the best that I can to keep up with the chat, but also about talking at the same time and do this. Sorry. Someone just said I'm always convinced that someone's obsessed with me. Well, good for you. Honestly, good for you because that's delusion right there. And it's delusion that I support. It's delusion I fully, wholeheartedly support. I do. Who here, question by click the, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna pull a Luscious Massacre and we're gonna do a click the number one. Click the number one if you guys have watched or are watching The Ultimatum Queer Love on Netflix. I need to know. I need to know if you guys are watching Queer Love Ultimatum. I'm just kidding. Oh, there's a lot of ones in here, bitch. There's a lot of ones in here. I have not watched like the reunion yet. but I have watched every other episode other than the reunion. You guys, why is this show absolutely insane? Tell me. Tell me. I didn't even like I've seen Ultimatum before and like I liked it and it was fine, it was good, it was all chill, whatever. But Ultimatum Queer Love, Diva Vicious Diva, that is wild. And it's honestly like I didn't know if I was gonna feel like super connected because it was an entire cast of women, and I'm a guy who likes guys. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel as connected to the show, but Diva, I'm connected and I'm in it. Someone said the reunion had you. Oh, I'm so excited about that. I'm so excited to watch the reunion, but like I didn't know if I was gonna feel like connected. I connected. Sure fucking did. I connected real good. Vanessa's the worst. I could not agree more. And that's all I'll say about that because I don't want to ruin it for people. But like Vanessa is actually the worst. And I feel bad for Xander. The end. That's how I feel. I wanna can we also talk about Aussie? Oh, honey. Now that one also spooked me a bit. Spooked me a bit for sure. I said, "Are you okay?" Genuinely. Like, "Are you okay?" Oh, someone said that my opinion might change after the reunion. Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued. But I was very like, "Oh, no." I was very, "Oh, no," with that one. Spooked me. Oh my god, it actually kinda reminds me, so on when I went to Pride that does remind me actually. When I went to Pride, on Friday, I was there, I was in the crowd, I was dancing, and it was when it was Tinashe performing, and I was just, like, living in the crowd, living in the group of friends that I was with. We were all just, like, having a great time. There was these 2 women next to me, they were a 2 lesbian couple, and there was one that presented a little bit more masculine butch, and the other one presented a little bit more, like, femme, kind of, like, lipstick lesbian vibes, kind of presenting like that, and they were together, and I didn't like, obviously you're in a crowd of people, like I didn't think anything of it. So then we're dancing around, hanging out, we're doing the thing. The one that was behind the more masculine presenting one turns to me and she's like, "Is there any reason that you need to be bumping into me and you have all this space here?" And she was dead serious looking at me. She's like, "Why do you keep bumping into me?" And I look at her and I'm like, "I haven't bumped into you one time. Literally not one time I have not bumped into her." I was like I literally was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, I apologized anyway, even though I never bumped into her. I apologized anyway. And I was like, why are question, real question, real question, real question. Why are you in a crowd of people? Why are you in a crowd of people that everyone is like completely like this? I'm talking about it is a literal sardine can inside there because you're in a sea of people. I had no space. So even when she was like, "You have all the space," I had no space. I had none. I had 0 space. So I'm like, "Oh, sorry about that." Like, I didn't realize she didn't say anything. She wasn't like, "Oh, okay, thank you," like, nothing. She just, like, looked at me and she rolled her eyes and, like, kept going. And I was like, "What a" I wanted to go off. I did. And it's like, why is it that, like, I've had this has happened to me multiple times where I've had bad run-ins with lesbian couples. Why does that happen to me? I just wanna have a lesbian friend. I just want one. I don't really have any lesbian friends. I need to make some. I would love to make some. I'm talking out loud. But I've had, like, really shitty interactions with several with several. And I'm like, "Okay." The one time I ever almost got in a fight, by the way, the one time ever I almost got in a fight was with a lesbian. And I'm like, "Don't you understand? Like, I just wanna, like, be your friend." Because I bet, like, they'd be such good friends. I just have to find mine. I just have to find mine. But, yeah, the energies were not vibing, like, we weren't vibing, and the thing is, I thought it was strange because like, it was obviously during like I was saying, during Tinashe's performance, everyone's, like, dancing and moving and doing the thing. When I tell you that I was looking after she told me that, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye out for this one," because I'm like, "I'm not gonna try to, like, bump into you." Like, I don't wanna obviously start problems, like, and if they feel like I was bumping into them, fine. Even though it wasn't me, it was probably someone else. I was like, "Whatever, I don't wanna be like a brat," you know? So I just, like, would kinda keep an eye on them to make sure I'm not bumping into them. I look over, they're not dancing. They're not dancing at all, by the way. Not even, like, barely moving their body, nothing's happening. Not dancing, not moving, literally standing completely still, like this. No, not making out. No, no, no. It was literally, like, the taller one and the littler one in front, and she was holding her and just like this. Just watching, no, like, moving, no nothing. So I'm like, "Diva, come on, like, aren't you having fun?" I don't think they were having fun. It was very weird. Very weird, because she was just there, like, it was almost like she wanted to, like, create a problem, like, she wanted a problem. I'm like, "Damn." The girls literally want a battle. It was really lame, it was really corny, and I was like, "Of course I had this experience." I'm somehow always the one that gets in the freaking mini altercations, like, why me? God, I just wanna, like, be a friend. I just want one. Just one. So it gagged me. So it gagged is anyone going to LA Pride this weekend, by the way? Is anyone doing any kind of prides? Out of curiosity? That's cute, that's cute. I like that. I'm just curious, is anyone doing any kind of pride? And if you guys are doing pride, what kind of like, what do you guys like to do for pride? What is the pride vibes? Do you guys like to go out? Do you guys like to stay in? Do you guys like to go to the parade? Like, what is your pride fantasy? I've been dealing with a lot of bullshit in my DMs recently. I don't know if you guys saw, like, I posted some stories yesterday. I've been dealing with a lot of really ignorant, weird people in my DMs, recently because I've been sharing, like, pride stuff, and it's very strange because 'cause I'm like, you guys know I'm a literal raging homosexual, right? Like, we all know that I'm a fairy, right? Yeah, that I'm a sister, that I'm a Mary, I'm a homo, a fruit cake, fruit basket. Like, we all know that that's the case, right? Like, did we forget? So, it's been very strange that people have been in my, DMs recently that have just been, like, telling me, like, "Oh, like, I just don't understand why people during Pride need a whole month. Like, why does it need to be a whole month?" And I'm like, "Girl, girl, I don't know what to I really don't know what to tell you." There was one that was like, well, my son's in the military, was in the military, and, he and we only celebrated weekend with them, like, "Where's their month?" And I'm like, "Isn't May military, like, appreciation month? Like, May? Am I crazy? Like, am I crazy?" Wait, okay, Delby, hold on. Delby Diaz. Be healthy slash stop aging and get back to your youth. Return to the Garden of Eden slash Tree of Life decoded book available everywhere. Work. Work, Diva. Don't know what that means, but you better work. Yeah. Anyway, so by the way, on the eyes, I'm just doing nude prism today. Little new prism on the eye, that's what I'm wearing. That was a little interesting for us all. I think we all had an interesting vibe on that one. So it's just been really strange. Like, I don't know why people decide to send me that. Like, why are you sending? I'm sharing pride propaganda. Like, I'm proud to be gay. Like, I'm sorry. So I don't know why. Like, is there are you shocked? Like, why are you sending me these DMs? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm the wrong one. Maggie Price, I will be going to Mexico City Pride on June 24th. Can't wait. It's supposed to be wild. Well, I can't wait for you. I'm so excited for you. And hope you have the most absolute incredible time and you just celebrate life. At the end of the day, Pride is not about just gays. It's not. It's not about just the LGBT community. It's about celebrating who you are as a person. That's what it is. Pride is about being proud of who you are, no matter who you are and what category you might fit into. And I think that's lost on a lot of people. I think it's lost on a ton of people that that really is what Pride's about, you know? And it's for families and it's just for people to see that it's okay to be different. And I think that's very important. And that's a very strong message I always want to share during Pride time is that it's for everyone. At the end of the day, ain't no LGBTQIA plus people trying to take over anything. We just want to be included and have equal rights for things. Like for a long time, like gays couldn't get married. Like there's a lot of places in the world people are put to death for being gay. So it's things like that where you really want to just feel like a normal person. Like that's at the end of the day, that's all we could ever ask for. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe. That's the fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Um, do we like the look? I feel like it's giving share. Okay. Let's do what are we gonna do next? Should we do a little lippy? Absolute. Oh god. How long have I been on? 46 minutes. Cool. I'm gonna get off at like probably like 55 or something. What do we got? Oh, we have blushing lip liner. I was trying to pull milk tea. I guess we're doing blushing today. Um, but yeah, it's so important to like what's funny? Random side note, sorry, I'm jumping. Is that people send me DMs are like, how as a straight person can I support LGBT people? And at the end of the day, you know what like it is just like using your voice to help using your voice when you stick up for gay people, stick up for LGBT people, be an ally. That's how to be a great ally. It's just using your voice for good and for equality. That's amazing. I very much appreciate that. Angel Eyes, hey from Canada. Love you so much. Have you ever been to Canada? I have. I have been to Canada and I love it. Canada is so beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I've been a few times. Nope, I've been one time to visit the Lush headquarters. The Lush headquarters. It was so cool. So cool. Blushing is like my like baby baby doll pink shade. Will you come to Canadian Pride? Mama Makeup asks. When is it? When is Canadian Pride? You know what's funny? The last guy I dated before Military Man was Canadian. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. You know? July or June? I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. Y'all gotta tell me. I'm going to LA Pride tomorrow. LA Pride and WeHo Pride are actually different. So there's actually two different types of Pride here. In like Los Angeles, there's a WeHo Pride, and there's a Los Angeles Pride, which I had no idea, yo. I had no idea. Oh, that is so gorge, and it's not just because I made it; it's because it's actually gorge. I think I cut in the middle. Actually, why not? So I cut in the middle. Oh, that is just divine. It's divine. This like little pink, this little pink pout lip. Oh my god. Okay, I can talk again. Okay, Mrs. Borges. I don't get why so many people are bothered by other people celebrating themselves. If you don't want to fine, don't RCP, I guess. LOL. That part, I couldn't agree more. I also don't know why it's a thing, and I really wish it wasn't. And I I don't know, it's hard. It's so tough, you guys. Like, there's something about, you know, just people not wanting you to be who you are. Not like they want it so bad to just be like, it's a choice. You're going to hell. All these different things, and it's like you just really cannot focus on those things because it's crazy. Like you will go crazy. I can't focus on that. Like I have to focus on the love, you know? Because I think it's so easy to drown. It's so easy to drown in like the sorrow of the world. So you gotta keep yourself up and just tread water when you can. It's not a choice. Like I can't choose to be gay. I can't choose to be straight. Growing up, if I could choose to be straight, I would have chose that. I would have never chose to be gay. Why would I want to choose like an opposing view of growing up what I was doing? Like I grew up religious, why would I choose to be gay? I'm so like, hello. I would have never chose that. Oh God. Oh, never ever. No, because the lip combo is actually giving me life in prison. Talitha, I love you, Manny. I'm home recovering from surgery I had on Monday. Your videos always make me laugh, and I've learned so much over the years. Thank you. Well, thank you for saying that to me. I really appreciate that. Oh my God, Brandy B, lesbian friend here. I love you. Thank you for saying that. Like that makes me very happy. Very, 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 very happy. Because it is nice to feel seen. Okay. If I, like, talk too much doing like, a straightening of my lashes, I get scared. I get real scared. You guys, have you ever thought of, like I have a weird fear of, like, sneezing and, like, ripping out all my lashes or something. Like, I have this very irrational fear, and I don't like it. I get nervous. Okay. I just got this little sample mascara. Can we test it together? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I just got this sample mascara. Let's just try it and see the vibes, see the tea, if it's anything good at all. I get samples of stuff all the time, just obviously because Lunar Beauty. So let's just see what it does. My lashes are fully curled. Okay, great separation. Separates nicely, lengthens nicely. Hmm, what do you think? This mascara is not like one you can just buy. Like this is a sample from a lab that was like, hey, do you like this formula? We'll see right now. Wow, it separates really good. What do you think? Kind of sickening. Okay, let's see. Denisa Souza, older cousin, is transitioning male to female. How do I break the news to 7-year-old? All any advice appreciated. Oh, Denise, my heart. Okay, so that's a tough one. That is a tough one. I think that what we need to do as a society is give kids like the chance. Give them a chance. Like they are so much more in tune with their emotions than we think they are. I think a lot of times we get nervous or like, oh my God, what are we gonna say? Like we don't know what to tell them. Like, how are they gonna react to it? What's gonna happen? What's gonna go on? Um, and I think that if you come from a place that's like just very loving and to me it's not like, oh, how do I break the news? Because that makes it sound like kind of scary and bad and so like intense. If you say along the lines like, "Hey, like, they are different. We still love them though." Really express how they're feeling as people. I think that when you come from a place like that, it doesn't come across like you're breaking the news. It comes across like, "Oh, well, this is just a different way of life for this person. It's a change." Tell them almost like it's like a butterfly turning in no, sorry, a caterpillar turning into a butterfly. Like they were a, a caterpillar at first, just going with the motion of life, and they realized who they wanted to be, and now they're a butterfly. And I think that as a 7-year-old, they can understand where that's coming from, and the analogy might be helpful because the kids are so much more, accepting, especially when you teach them young about acceptance. Like they will accept so much. They will accept people for who they are so much. Children are not born bigoted or oppressed or anything like that. They're not born that way. They are taught a lot of those things. So, if you teach them from a young age about acceptance and that there's difference in the world, babe, like those are the people that will change the world. Those are the people that will change the world. Hate is something that is a learned thing. It is not something that people are born with naturally. It's just not. Oh, Adley, hate is learned. Period. Period. You know the tea. You know the tea. Okay, we have some other shout outs real quick. What the Chell says, I use Life's a Drag White every time I wear makeup as concealer. Pale AF only have first job closed down. First one, when get back on my feet, I'm buying second one. Well, I'm so glad that you enjoy it and hope that it gives you the best results all the time ever. So thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Angie Ripple says, you're the most lovely person and you make my day. Thank you for being you. Also, you should come to Denver Pride Fest. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will come to Denver Pride Fest. I don't have any plans as of now, but maybe, life will bring me out there. Maybe life. Okay, mascara update. It's kind of like drying extremely fast, and it's like kind of hard to build up, but it looks pretty fierce. Looks pretty fierce. Sam, thank you for the shout out, cutie. You're very sweet. Um, yeah, and Denise, you're welcome. I'm glad you appreciate the advice. Yeah, I think that as long as you teach kids from a young age that being different is okay, there's nothing wrong with it. You're not going to hell because you're different. That's like a big thing that I really want to express is that just because you're different, let's say if you like someone, like if you tell kids like young and it's like, if you have a crush on someone in your class, whether they look like you or not, like there's nothing wrong with that. Like just being open and accepting, you know. Um, and I think that that's really, really important for them to just hear that you're coming from an accepting place. That's all they want. Like they want to feel like they're accepted and loved. Doesn't matter gay, straight, bi, trans, whatever it might be. Everyone they want to feel love and acceptance. Lauren Jones would love to see a collab with you and Robert Welsh. You're both hilarious and beautiful. I agree. I think he's so funny and so amazing at what he does. He's incredible. I love Robert. He's incredible. I love him. I wish he lived here. I would love to hang out with him. He seems so cool. So cool. He's great. um, who was my first crush? Oh, I feel like that's a question for another time. Since we're about to hit, oh my god, we're at 59 minutes. It's crazy how fast these kind of things go. Like I love talking with you guys and like just shoot the shit. Like I love, 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 love. Um, I love when that happens. Like that we can just sit and talk and chat and I appreciate you guys. I really do. I thank you guys for being here. Happy Pride, y'all. From Summer Coons, happy Pride, y'all. Absolutely, you too, Summer. Um, you too. It's currently 7:21 here in California. I hope you guys have an amazing Pride Month, by the way. I hope it's amazing and you guys have the most incredible month and year and every other month following Pride as well. And don't forget to celebrate yourself all the time. Does not matter if you're gay, straight, bi, whatever it might be. celebrate yourself all the time. Something just said like it was gonna give me a little ad running or something. What? I don't know what that means. Anyway, happy Pride to everyone. Do not forget to like this video if you guys enjoy these little lives. There's 900 of you guys in here, and let me know if you guys enjoy these little lives, these little like lip glossip chit chat with me's, because they do help me a lot. They're very therapeutic. I love getting your guys' opinion about things. Like I really, really do. You guys help me so much, especially because I can get confused very easily. I can get confused very easily. Oh, I also have a launch next week. By the way, side note, I'm not gonna talk about it, but I do have a launch next week, so stay tuned. You guys will see. Sorry, I haven't been able to put up a video this week on YouTube. My editor's actually been out of town, so I'm like, let me do a live, and then we'll have a video up this weekend. You know. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next. I love you so much.